Here are some news updates on television Nigerian for Friday, the 25th day of September 2020. Talks between the federal government and organized labor on the recent hike in the pump price of petrol and electricity tariff ended in a deadlock on Thursday following the inability of the parties to reach a common ground. The labor unions had earlier given the federal government a 7-day ultimatum to reverse the fuel price and electricity tariff increase and had insisted they would proceed with the planned protest and industrial action unless the government reversed the status quo in respect of the price of petrol and electricity tariff. The federal government at the meeting maintained that its decision to increase the pump price of petrol was not to inflict pain or cause hardship to Nigerians, stating that the decision had become imperative and inevitable, while both the government and Labour resolved to continue the talks on Monday at 3 p.m. Meanwhile, the National Industrial Court has granted an order of interim injunction restraining the NLC and TUC, their officers, affiliates and privates from embarking on any strike or stopping of work from Monday next week, following an ex parte application filed by the Incorporated Trustees of Peace and Unity Ambassadors Association through their counsel Sanusi Musa. Ruling on the application, the trial judge, Justice Ibrahim Galadima, held that the order was pending the hearing and determination of motion on notice. The court also granted an order of interim injunction restraining the unions, their officers, affiliates, privates from disrupting, restraining, picketing or preventing the workers or their affiliates or ordinary Nigerians from accessing their offices to carry out their legitimate duties on Monday or any other day, and also granted an order compelling the Inspector General of Police and the Director General of the Department of State Services DSS to provide protection for workers engaged in their legitimate duties from any form of harassment, intimidation and bullying by officers, agents or privates of the labor unions pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice. The Trade Union Congress of Nigeria TUC has described the federal government's approval for the construction of a railway line linking Nigeria to Niger Republic as an insult to Nigerians and a waste of the country's scarce resources. In a statement jointly signed by the TUC President and Secretary General Musa Lawal Ozigi, the union stated that this latest move has ulterior motives capable of ruining the country. The Congress questioned the need to borrow from the IMF, World Bank and China to build a rail line to Niger Republic, while the country still grapples with challenges of potable water, electricity and other internal infrastructural amenities. The union said the outbreak of the pandemic had exposed the weakness of Nigeria to the world and cautioned the federal government to be circumspect in taking certain decisions on behalf of the people. The presidency has called on the British lawmakers to work with President Muhammadu Buhari's government in addressing the incessant killings in Nigeria and not to fall for propaganda by the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB and other renegade groups. This call was contained in a statement released by the Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to the President, Garba Shehu, in response to a petition the British lawmakers wrote to the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Patricia Scotland, and dated September 14, calling on the Commonwealth to conduct an impartial probe into the killings in Nigeria and bring the perpetrators to justice. The presidency in its reaction expressed readiness to work with the Commonwealth Group to bring to an end the killings in Nigeria and urged the British groups to visit Nigeria, whether formally or informally, to discuss all the points raised in their letter. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has said his Edo State counterpart, Godwin Obaseki, will not leave the People's Democratic Party (PDP) after winning a second term in the governorship elections held last Saturday. Governor Wike, who spoke on a televised media interview on Friday morning, insisted that Obaseki has promised not to dump the party again after the party helped him to actualize his vision and mission. The governor further took a swipe at the ruling party, the APC, who he likened as strange bedfellows who came together to conspire against the PDP to take power from the former President Goodluck Jonathan, which he attributes to the reason for their internal crisis. On the foreign scene, the United States government on Thursday executed Christopher Villalva, a convicted murderer and the first black man to face the federal death penalty since the punishment was resumed earlier this year after a 17-year break. The victim was 19 years old when he and fellow members of a gang in Killeen, Texas, killed a couple from Iowa on the Fort Hood Army Base in 1999. Biava, aged 40, was killed using lethal injections of pentobarbital, a barbiturate, at its execution chamber in Terre Haute, Indiana, on Thursday after the U.S. Supreme Court denied Biava's application for a stay of execution, making it the 6th federal execution this year after the break and the 2nd execution this week. Biava's execution came as the United States grapples with racial disparities in their criminal justice system, with daily protests occurring in United States cities against police brutality against black people. On entertainment, US celebrity and reality TV star Kris Jenner has revealed reasons behind the decision to end the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reality TV show after 14 years. The matriarch of the Kardashian clan, who spoke about the decision in an interview on Thursday, admitted that the decision was kind of sudden since the famous family had planned to sign on for a few more seasons. The mother of 6 further revealed that with everyone in the cast having families of their own, having the ability to showcase their lives on social media more than ever before made them realize it was time to end it all. Kris also denied rumors she could be joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and made it clear that she has no plans to join the Bravo series full-time, but did hint she could potentially pop up occasionally because she's close friends with longtime housewife Kylie Richards. And that's the news update on Television Nigerian. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this news on all our social media platforms. Thanks for watching.